Uttarkashi tunnel rescue operation is still underway in full swing after the rescue team has achieved a major breakthrough. Crews have successfully caved 58 meters of debris, but 2 meters is still left. The NDRF, the SDRF and a team of doctors are present at the spot. Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami was also on the spot to take stock of the situation. And as per the NDMA, the rescue operations can continue overnight as well. 41 workers are trapped since the 12th of November in these harrowing conditions. Akshat Gupta, my colleague, is joining us live at this point in time to give us the latest updates from the Silkiara tunnel. Akshat, if you can hear me, what's the latest that you can tell us? There was breakthrough that we spoke of. We broke that on our channel as well. We were the first ones to do it. What is the latest as we know so far? You have tried speaking to some of the people who are associated and attached to these rescue operations as well. Please give us an update.
Well, yes, the mood was quite upbeat over the imminent end of this multi-agency operation to rescue the 41 stranded workers here in Uttarkashi. But now what we are learning is, that the last 2 meters are still left because they have drilled through and pushed through 58 meters of debris. But the last 2 meters to reach the workers where they are actually stranded is still left, because if I just try to explain, the length of debris was 57 to 58 meters, and they have drilled through that whole length of debris, but still the last 2 meters are left just to get through the workers where they are right now stranded. And if I just show you the visuals at this hour also, then of course you can see how the preparations have been done for the rescue efforts of the workers. And of course right now also we can see the ambulances are still stationed. They have been lined up, the 41 ambulances, one for every worker, so that they can be taken directly to the hospital, the makeshift hospital in Chenyali, which has been created especially for this purpose. And if I may just also tell you, Uttarakhand CM Pushkar Singh Dhami also took stock of the situation, and he has directed all the agencies to pace up their work and to evacuate these stranded workers as soon as possible. Of course, you can see the movement over here because now since afternoon only there has been a lot of movement here as to when the workers will actually step out of the tunnel. And even the families of the workers are also waiting for the rescue operation to get completed. But what we are picking up is that now the NDMA, Lieutenant General Syed also said that we are just 2 meters short of it, and they perhaps also said that they are not in any kind of hurry. And if I just also tell you that it will take around 4 to 5 minutes to evacuate one worker, so it will take around 3 to 4 hours to evacuate all the workers. Once the clear escape passage is created, the route is created for the workers to come out of the tunnel. So everyone, of course, is waiting for that moment as to when the workers will step out, because we also talk to their family members. And they are also, saying that they have been eagerly now waiting to meet them, to meet the workers trapped inside for almost 17 days now. But there is also a possibility that the operation might continue overnight, as said by the NDMA official only. So it's very crucial at this juncture as to when these men actually step out of the tunnel, the moment for which the whole country is waiting.
Right. Akshat, also talk about the arrangements that have been made steady after, what the NDMA said, that this could take a few more hours. What if this breakthrough happens overnight, Akshat? What kind of arrangements are we looking at? We did see that Chinook helicopter that was supposed to take, these workers about a few kilometers away to a better facility, to a better hospital. But there are arrangements near the site as well, is what we were told.
Chinook helicopter, is there at the helipad, very nearer to this rescue site. But at the here the helicopter doesn't fly after 4:30 p.m. So of course the helicopter is not going to fly today. But when we talk about the facilities over here, then you can see there 41 ambulances have been stationed so far, one for every worker. And also, if I talk about the facilities, then inside the tunnel only. Now, a very small makeshift center has been created with 8 beds, so that they can actually keep a check on the health of the workers, and they can monitor them. So of course that's also been done inside the tunnel itself, and when they come out of the tunnel, a medical assessment of all the workers will take place, just to ensure that they all are safe, healthy, and in a good condition, in a stable condition. And after that, they will be directly transported to Chinyalisore, a makeshift hospital which has been created for this purpose only. And also AIMS Rishikesh is also prepared to deal with any kind of uncertainty, because the beds have been placed there only. And of course you can see now some movement also of the officials only, because some of the officials of the government are actually going inside at the rescue site. Of course you can see now. Of course, you can see the Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami himself has gone inside at the rescue site. So, of course, that's the breaking. The CM Pushkar Singh Dhami has himself gone inside to take stock of the situation once again. And, of course, this definitely signals that, some good news might be awaiting for the family members and, of course, for all the agencies who are awaiting the safe and healthy return of all the workers. So, of course, there you can see the visuals on your screens. The whole convoy of the Chief Minister himself, here at the rescue site of the tunnel, and of course the ambulances have also been stationed. Of course, now it becomes very crucial to see as to when these workers step out of the tunnel, because CM is himself here. He will be now taking stock of the situation once again, because he is here at the tunnel rescue site for few hours now. So of course, as we speak here, it remains to be seen as to when these workers actually come out safely.
Akshay, stay with us. Let me also, in fact, introduce Group Captain V.N. Jha, former Joint Director of the DRDO, into this conversation. Major General Rajan Kochar, defence expert, also joins us on the program. Dr. Nilesh Gupta, psychiatrist, is also joining us on the show. Well, Group Captain V.N. Jha, here we are once again anticipating that this breakthrough happens any moment, but the NDMA did have a press briefing whereby they said that we are not going to rush things up. We have waited for 17 days. We have calibrated this move to the T. We are not going to take any chances. If there is a further delay and lives can be saved, that is a deal that we are ready to take.
Vineet, thank you very much. See, I am totally shocked with the way information flows here. At your channel itself, at about 4:30, we had received a communique that 2 laborers have already come out of from that side. So this sort of dilemma and misinformation is unwanted, actually. Coming back to the question, look, the very fact the communication, if it is established, if the pipe goes through where the laborers can get into, they will come out in no time. It will hardly take any time, but there are few obstacles here as well. We understand the pipe which has been pushed through to the place where the laborers are stuck is almost about 6 to 8 feet above the ground level. If it is so, obviously those laborers will not be able to get into that. So first, ND, the National Disaster Relief Forces, NDRF team will have to go there with a staircase or stairs. There will be some sort of a platform onto which the laborers can lay down, and then that will be pulled. So ways and means are required to be there. But what right now we hear is that it has not even approached the place, that pipe has not even gone to the place where the laborers are there. That means the path of the pipe is not clear as yet. I don't know what is going to be there. Your information, your reporters at the site will be able to tell you. But when it goes there, when the pipe link is established, these are the few formalities that the NDRF will have to go there inside. They will have to make a quick assessment of the people who are stuck there. If there is any serious person, he will have to be evacuated first. And there are ways and means. I told you there has to be a staircase through which they will have to be taken up there in line with the pipe, where there will be a stretcher or any other means where they will have to lay down, face down or face up, whatever way they will have to lay down. They have to be secured, and then only those things will be pulled out towards the exterior. So these are the few formalities which are delicate. Someone climbs up the stairs and falls down from there, that would be unfortunate. So they will have to take all these safety precautions before evacuating such casualties. So these are the few things we will know only from your reporters as and when they inform us. But these are the steps to be yet taken. There are 41 people, out of whom they will have to prioritize. NDRF will have to prioritize, or even a medical person may have to go there inside, do a quick assessment. If someone requires some sort of immediate first aid or resuscitation, that may have to be provided, and then they will have to prioritize who should go first, and after that only casualty. Not the casualty, they are the normal workers, they are the laborers, they are well healthy as per as our understanding, so they need to be evacuated from there. So wish them all the best, that everything goes well.
General Kocher, your assessment of the situation as it stands right now. It's yet so near, but yet so far.
Vineet, this particular phase, as we call it, disaster rehabilitation, taking them out of that thing is I would actually rate it as the most critical part of the operation. And because we exactly don't know the situation which is inside, so the main aim is to bring them out one by one. And I remember in Vietnam, I have read in the Vietnam War, the Americans used this rat pygmies. Actually, they used to call them that. People who were little small in size were actually utilized to get into the tunnel and to do that and to fight the enemy. So maybe I don't know exactly what would be the modus operandi being applied by the army engineers or by those people who are there. In what manner are they going to go inside and bring them out? Because see, 17 days inside with no real food supplies going inside, we can consider that many of these laborers would be in an exhausted state and they would need help to be pushed out. They may not be able to do it on their own, because that is my assessment. So possibly somebody may have to go inside first and then push them out. You can use a ladder, you can use ropes also in this, and you sort of bring them out. And the most critical part, and I'm glad to know that they have catered for 41 ambulances. Most probably each ambulance has an oxygen unit so attached with it. So I think that would be the reason of keeping such a large number of ambulances there. For each individual person, one ambulance has been catered for. That would imply that in case somebody is having an issue with breathing.
Right, Dr. Gupta, there seems to be a problem with your connection, General Kocher. Let me in fact touch upon what you have also brought out, General Kocher. The mental state of these workers, Dr. Gupta. What kind of a counselling do you think, do you reckon, do you suspect they would require immediately after coming out? Dr. Gupta, that question is for you.
Yes, yes. I could not hear, sorry. Can you repeat it again?
Well, what kind of an immediate attention would the workers require once they, move out of this tunnel, which is of course going to happen eventually and hopefully very soon?
Yes. Actually, in such tragedies, there is flight or fight response. So until these 17 days, they were fighting very well. But once they get in comfortable situation, they may have some overwhelming emotions after they come out, and even they'll meet their families. So there may be emotional outburst, like not outburst exactly. Some emotional bonding is there. So for this, there should be psychological support, such as uh, uh, using some psychological techniques such as grounding technique or deep breathing techniques, or even if required, medications can be given to those workers, since they must be feeling anxious, or they came out of such uncertainty. So that can be immediate thing that can be done.
All right, General Kocher, I'm going to come to you again, sir. Hopefully your internet is sorted now, sir. Go ahead.
Achha, now see, so Vineet, I said the most critical part of this operation is going to be this phase, and I was mentioning that I'm glad there's that kind of a trauma. Each patient would be going through a trauma right now, because see, if you put yourself in the shoes of the laborer, and if you have been inside a tunnel for 17 days, it would be a very traumatic experience. And that is why psychologists are also there, are the people who can understand them. And for the resuscitation, the oxygen support and these kind of supports are required. And especially if this operation has to be done in the night, it is all the more critical, as the statement was also being made that the state authorities are not in a hurry as long as the people can be evacuated and safe. Critical operation. I would also recommend that this operation should not be delayed, even if it is night. There is plenty of ways where we can illuminate the area, and we can move inside also with illumination. So I feel that this thing should not be delayed. And I also would like to also see that no interference by any of the politicians is being done for this operation, or some kind of a pressure is being put on the people who are going to evacuate this. Because see what happens when the chief minister lands up there and his entire entourage is there, then the officials also do get into a panicky kind of a situation at times. So I would feel that let this operation be handled by professionals. They are competent people. NDRF is one of the, I would rate them as the top 5 organizations in the world as far as relief and rescue is concerned. And you would have seen that we have a good record. We have seen the borewell operations also, when children have been gone inside the borewell and
right,
they have been taken out.
Right, sir.
So we have seen this happening earlier also.
All right, so out of time, Group Captain Jha, I'm going to take some concluding thoughts from you, sir, and then we'll wrap up.
Look, let's leave the theoretical part behind. All these 41 workers are apparently all right, because the other line of communication is already there. There is a videography, there is a CCTV which is already there, so they can see it, they can talk to them. Obviously, what Dr. Gupta was trying to tell you, after they come out from those confinements, there could be one odd person may break down, one odd person may have emotional bit of takeover. But that is natural. We run 100 meters of a race, and at the end of it, then we burst down with when having the flag on our. We have seen the sports person; they break down. So those things are totally different. Those are mostly theoretical. They are all in good shape by and large. So I don't foresee any problem. Yes, helicopter may not be able to take them in the night, but then it is Chinook. Chinook has got the night vision capability. If should some group of people, it will not take one person. It will take, say, all 41 of them all together. It is possible. It can fly in the night time. It has got the NVG. It has got everything to be flown in the night. So that those possibilities are there for the administration there. So let's hope that they are first retrieved from there. As General Kochar was also trying to inform you, that there will be intricacy in evacuating them through that pipe. So that intricacy will have to be taken care by the evacuation team, and NDRF is the one who is doing the best with a two-way communication. It should have a pull and push, pull from both sides. Push cannot be there with the ropes. So that has to be secured. It should be secured in a way that it doesn't break down halfway down, that you are pulling it and then the rope has given way and he is stuck in the halfway. That should not happen. So they will, sure, they are the best people, professionals who are going to take care of it. I don't foresee any problem right now. They will, as and when the link is established, they will be evacuated. They will be taken care of there in the at site itself. Should any medical necessity be there, resuscitation or first aid or talking to psychological support, all of them are there. It will be there.
Group Captain Jas, appreciate very much you being with us, guiding us, and once again taking us through your thoughts and of course those technical details. Thank you to the remaining guests as well for being a part of this conversation.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.